Hey, what's happening, everybody? Um, it's kind of funny. Um, I've always believed the best person you can talk to when you have troubles in your life, and you know um, when you deal with certain tragic events in life. Let's just say, um, let's say like if like a parent passed away. Let's just give you an example. Like if a parent passed away, I think the only person that you can really talk to and confide in is another person that's been through the similar problem. So whenever something happens to you in your life, like like a serious matter, I think the best people to talk to are the ones that have been through that same problem, because they don't just hear you talking; they feel what you're saying. Um, for me, in general, with my problems that I've been through, um, my wife leaving me, being that caused me to be homeless for 7 months, homeless and living in my car for 7 months. Money problems. Those are the three main things that I'm still dealing with, actually. Um, but for me, the best thing that I can do is talk to somebody that's been through the similar problems or the same problems, and it always helps me. It always makes me feel so much better talking to somebody that's been through the same exact problem and that feels what I'm saying. They hear me when I talk. They hear me. They're not just out in left field. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, depression. Yeah, I've been through that too. My dog died once and I was depressed for a couple of days. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you're talking about. No, I'm not talking about that. You know, it's a difference between talk to somebody that's been through the problems that you've been through and somebody that's just not listening to you. They hear you, but they're not listening to you. There's a big difference. And it's kind of ironic because a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, is going through a separation, and he has two kids, and it's really hard on him. It's being really hard on him. He has thoughts of suicide like constantly, and it's funny that I'm giving him advice. Like he confides in me more than anybody else because I've felt and I've currently feel what he's going through. So I'm like the best person like for him to talk to because I'm dealing with it. He's dealing with whatever he's feeling and what he's dealing with. I'm dealing with the same thing. Um, and it's kind of funny how I'm in the position in my life right now that I'm able to give advice, good advice to someone else that's in the same position as I'm in. You know what I mean? Look at me giving advice to like good positive advice to somebody that's in my situation. It's like how I don't understand that. It's kind of confusing just to say. But my friend of mine, my good friend, he tells me he wants to come home and just pop a whole bunch of pills and just forget about everything. And I felt that. I he when he said that, it's like something just went right through me. I felt it. I felt it in here. I felt it in my heart because I've been there. I came home one day and went into my garage, and I was fed up with everything. Went into my garage and grabbed my rope and put it around my neck, and I was standing right on the edge of the uh, the storage container I was standing on. I was on the edge. I was just when I say when I was on the edge looking down, I've been to the edge and I've looked down. This is what I'm referring to. I stood on the edge of that container with that rope around my neck. I know the feeling. I know the feeling of being at the end of your rope and hanging onto that rope like this, and all it takes is that, and that's it. I've been to the edge and I've looked down, and fast forward to this day right now. I'm in my apartment. I got a really good positive mindset. I got some money problems, but I don't think there's anything in my life that I'm not strong enough to handle right now, because I've been to rock bottom and I'm still working my way up. I'm not up to where I want to be. I'm still climbing that ladder. But with the help of good friends and positive mindset, and just keeping yourself in a happy place, and visit your happy places too. That's another important thing, is there's one place in life that you like visiting, that you like going to, that when you're there, every bit of ounce of stress and problems, whatever your negativity in your mind is feeling, and that's in your mind, if there's one place on earth that you like going to, that you can forget about all that, whatever negativity is on your mind, it just comes right out of you. It just bleeds right out of you. If there's one place, go to it. Do it. Do it. Do it on a weekly basis if you can. Go visit your happy place. To me, there's two happy places. There's Wildwood Crest, New Jersey, on the boardwalk. That's my number one happy place on earth. When I'm there, I don't think about nothing. My mind is in such a good place and such a positive place. It's such a great feeling to me that I need to do it more often. And I'm going to try my best to get down there more often this year. My second place is on my BMX bike. That's one of my happy places. It doesn't necessarily have to be a place. It can be something like a bike. If there's a certain bicycle or a motorcycle that you enjoy, do it. Do it more often. Do it as much as you can, because that'll put your mind in that mindset, that happy, positive mindset where you need to be. And it'll help you get there with that positive mindset too. But yeah, it's kind of funny how I'm at a point in my life where I'm able to give advice, good, positive advice, to people that have been in or are in the same situation that I'm in right now. I'm still dealing with it. I'm not out of it. I'm not out of this. I'm not out of the woods yet. I got a long ways to go, but there's a lot of things I can change right now, but I just got to kind of ride out the storm, so to speak. But I'm grateful that I'm able to give something back to people that need, like, that need to be, like, picked up a little bit. I'm that person that picks somebody else up now. For a while, somebody was picking me up when I was down. So I'm just grateful I'm able to help somebody else out. That's just my nature, is to help people, and to giving and helping nature that I have. I'm just grateful I'm able to help somebody else out. And anyway, I'm just kind of rambling because I just have a lot on my mind all the time. So don't mind me for just kind of rambling on. And if you're here at the end of the video, then you're a true friend. But no, seriously, I appreciate you watching the whole video right to the end. And I'm very grateful. I'm a very grateful person these days. I'm very blessed for everything I have. I wake up every day and I'm very thankful for every little small thing that's in my life, because I know it could be taken away in a heartbeat. Like, life could end like that, literally. So be grateful for everything that you have in life, because it can change on a second's notice. I've been there. I've done it. I've felt it. I felt it change. In 1 minute, my life changed. When my mom passed away, that minute that I hung that phone up, if I'm getting that phone call, my life completely changed. That day when my wife packed up all her shit and decided to quit our marriage and leave a note on the table and leave, my life completely fucking changed in 1 minute. So my advice to you is be grateful for what you have, because there's always somebody else wanting what you have and wishing what you have. That's my advice for today. So anyway, I'll see you guys, and peace, love, and happiness. See you guys.